in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Dodger baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Trevor Bauer gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now into the box, Trent Grisham. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Grisham.
First pitch on the way. Trent Grisham stands in as he looks at a called strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first two games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first two, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fouled off.
パドレスちゃうわ。ドジャース相手に試合してましたよ。
2-2 one more time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
He can only battle for so long. He's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet, so these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Jorge Ona is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Just underway here in Southern California. And he lays off here, ball 4. He'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the catcher.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Luis Campusano. He's set and the pitch. Campusano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low-ball umpire or a high-ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when the teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Nick Tanalou. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
2 balls and a strike now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Ona leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Padres lead 1. It's the Padres nothing. Dodgers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adrian Morejon will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Zach Rex. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The 1-0 home. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Batting
And
third.
definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Corey Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That average for him up in the 360s now. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
たこ焼きは好きだが、酢だこはそんなに好きではない。酢だこってどんなんですか？
The 1-2.
酢だこ
Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
熱いな。
1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can't expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, last pitch was 94, then you pull the string 13 miles an hour slower right there. 81 miles an hour, you get guys in a rocking chair. When you can add and subtract.
一番あかんやつ
Count
で
moves
す。
to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
なんやかんや片道2時間かかりますからね。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
でまたそこ電車がね、1時間に1本しか来ないんですよ。それを逃すとほんまに来おへんのでね。かといって歩いて行けんのかって言ったらめっちゃ遠いからね。
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a
2
pretty
時間
tough thing
半
to
で
be.
すから。あんまり変わらんですね。
Manny Machado. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
まあ電車賃はねまだ安いんですけどね。
He's set. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short.
あー、
6,
引っ掛けた。
4, 3, and they turn the double play.
doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
まずいんやろ。あっちゃもうめちゃくちゃうまいとかやたら言うてますからね。ほんまかいないう感じですね。
Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
行ったはええけど休みで休んどって入れませんとか一番痛いですね。
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
調べたらでも土曜日もやってるみたいなんですよね。普通やろ。
Is a check swing, but he clearly went around that time.
しかも2時間しか営業してないっていう珍しいとこですよね。
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly.
土曜日休みですよね。
No score.
そこもなんか土曜日は空いてるけど日曜祝日は休みっぽい
And
で
that'll
すよ。
bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
営業時間が短すぎですよね。たったの2時間ってそれでやっていってはるのがすごいですけどね。
Now the first pitch. And they'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
クックも行きたいんですけど
Outside
ね。
that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off
和
right
歌
now.
山の駅の方も
Now to the plate, here is AJ
うま
Pollock
い店
hitting
多いみ
just
た
a
いです
bit
けどね。
over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the AB now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
2時間はでもあっという間でしょうね。もう終わりみたいな。
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
11時から1時までって夜の部がないですからね。もう昼の部だけっていう
Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
短期集中型ですな。がっつり稼いではい終了
Digging
って
in will be Edwin Rios. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
明日土曜日やったらね、明日って今日ですか。意外とね、
No outs, nobody on.
遠方から来よるかもしれないですよね。
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
わからんすけどね。結構年配の店主らしいですけど。
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Morahome
嫁さん
split
とやっ
finger
てんのか
fastball as one of his weapons of
わから
choice
ん
in
すけ
the
どね。
arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working. And I'd imagine as a hitter, it's always in the back of your mind. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me.
まあでもその代わりめちゃくちゃうまいって言って
Right
ますからね。
after him for the strikeout.
Taylor.
こんなうまいの食ったことないとか言ってるぐらいですから。相当でしょそれ。
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. One home run and a couple RBIs. 1-1.
まあでも最寄りの駅もね1時間に1本しか来んからほんま不便ですよね。
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
和紙的に並ばんとくれんとこうめんどくさくていかないあーちゃまあ行く時間帯にもよるらしいんですけどね。多分間際に行ったらほんまにもう売り切れてもう終わりましたとかなる可能性高いからね早めに行っとかんと。
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher,
まあどれぐらい来よるかわからんすけどね。
that opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Ball one.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
まあ平日は地元の客が多いらしいんですけどね。
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. 2 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the
並ぶ
dirt.
と
It's
こ
full
1
now,
回
3
行ったら
and
ど
2.
んだけうまくても2回目はいかないな。味次第ちゃうんすかね。
A swing and a
うわ
high
また
drive
持って
to
帰っ
right
た。
center field. Right fielder looking up, still ranging back. And that one is gone.
ああよう
On
打
a
ちますな。
2-strike count with 2 away
さ
in
す
the
が中
inning.
日ドラゴンズ。
Austin Barnes leaves the yard with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
やっちゃ
The pitcher,
さすが中日ドラゴン
Flower.
ズ。話
Now
し合い
time
で
is
すな。
called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
モレジョンさんですか。エイドリアン・モレジョン。
At the plate, Trevor Bauer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 3 runs already home here. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
バウエロ。ああこの人バウアーさんちゃうんすか。トレバー・バウ
And
ラ
he
ー。
tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays
バウ
outside.
ラ
3 and
ー。バウ
2.
アー。
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
多分バウやと思うんですけどね。バウエロ。
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
よっしゃ。
So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. LA's
ヒ
on
ッ
top,
ト2本で
3 to
3
nothing.
点って効率がいいですな。
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No, that's static.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
カーブが
2-0 now.
打ちにくうてね。
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally at the top of the order coming up? This is a huge
たまに
pitch.
ストレート来るんですね。
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in
あの
front
ナ
of
ッ
her. This
ク
should
ル
be
も
interesting.
当たれば飛びそう
Get
です
a
け
bump
ど、
sign. Do we play a little
なかなか捉えられないですね。
Try and play chicklets with the third baseman. See what happens.
ああ、ここでピッチャー。
So now to the plate, Adrian Morejon. No balls and 1 strike. Cronenworth gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he pops up the bunt attempt.
ああ、危な。
Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting
なん
moment
か
for
や
him.
ばい打球だったんですけど、うまいこと中間に止まりましたね。
18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
完璧なバント。ピッチャー取るんか取
And
る
the
んか
hit
思
will
っ
be
たら
Trent Grisham as he'll take a look at a high strike that
Catcher.
time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. First and second here with nobody out.
ああ、モレホンさん。
Hit out towards second.
おっしゃー、無理やり打
Diving
つ。
high, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And
よっしゃ、
he's
1点
going to
入った。
score with ease as the throw will be too
意外
late.
と抜けるもんですね。狭いところを抜けていきましたよ。
Into the box, Jorge Ona.
よっしゃーと思ったけど当た
Hardly
り
need
入っ
to move out there and left as this is hauled in for the first down.
捉えてるけど真正面でしたね。
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano. 0 for 1 here in the early
な
going. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he's really getting the
う
better of him now.
ー
It's
ん、
strike
微
2.
妙に当たらん。
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Wastes a pitch on the
変化球がほとんど
knuckle
ですね。
there. 1 and 2.
あちゃおまるにですか。
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled away.
うわ
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
あー当たらん。
Swung on and missed his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in now, Nick Tanalou. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
あ
2 on, 2
のコースの
out
ス
for
ラ
him
イ
here
ダー
in
も
the
ま
third.
た当たらんすよね。
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Playing 11.
No offer on that one.
これ
2
はボール。
balls and a strike.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Good breaking ball there,
Wow.
laid off for the second strike.
一番打ちにくいとこですね。外角際どいの。
fouls this one off.
Not surprised
後
he's
ろの
late on a
右
year right
端の
there.
観
Just saw an
客
off-speed
変な体
pitch.
型や
Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
な。細い人で
2-2
すか。
one more time. Is looked at and the count
お
moves
っ
full.
と
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little two-out lightning
細身
might
の
ensue
女の
by
人で
one
すか。
check swing holding up.
Lined hard to center field.
おっしゃ。
And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs
手
score
足
on the
が
play.
長すぎんか
Well,
な。
last time this guy had some
中
success.
人ですか。
He can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given up more hits in this one than he did his entire last
これ
outing.
はええと
We're
こ
only
行
in
っ
the
た。
third inning.
ほんまになんか細長い人ですね。
At the plate now, Jose Azocar as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance.
やたら後ろ見てますね。
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He certainly has an
四
open
つ
base
ん
down
這い
there.
でシャ
You
カ
don't
シャ
want
カ
your
走っ
defender
てき
standing
たら
flat-footed for
怖く
much
て
longer.
夢に見るです。やばいっすね。
Already 24
Shaka
pitches
shaka
to
onna
this
ですか。
point in the inning. In there at the letters. 1 and 2 now.
入ってるんですかね。
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where
Shaka
nothing
shaka
comes
yokai
easy.
yona.
He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a ball ripped into deep
あ
center field.
あ、これは
And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year.
真
They
後
enter
ろ
the
や。
day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored. So it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs.
中
As
日
one
ドラ
player
ゴン
told
ズ
me。earlier, we've got a stacked lineup. So as long as we all show up to swing it every day,
ほんま
we're
に
going
見
to
た
cause
目
a
見
lot of
見てま
problems
す
for
よ
the
ね。
other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zach Rex. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
うわー、
One ball, no strike.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and
でっ
2.
かパクし
I
か
think
でき
getting
ん
the
のか
leadoff
な。
man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labor through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And it's fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
The 1-2. Another one sent foul.
頭に当たるとこでしたね。
Left side.
よっし
And a good throw gets him 1 gun.
Now batting.
ゃ。予知してましたよ。
So bases are empty with 1 gun, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
すごいひげのよう
Now
です
pitch
な。
on the way.
No, that's the ball.
Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
2-0 to 10.
Grounded to short. taken in by Machado. Throwing time at first for out number 2.
ヒゲがグラウンドに擬態していた。紛らわしいようですね。
Next up is Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here.
どうか
He
し
went
てん
down
じゃ
on
ん。
strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
あの
You
茶
think
色
they'd
の
stop pitching to this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
誰もおらんかったぞ。サードがショートに行ってましたからね。ライトシフトですね。
Next up is Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
たまに逆つかれるとあんな感じになるんですよね。
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
今のはボールでしたね。
Softly hit out to
う
short.
わー、
And
抜
that's
けてい
in
く
there,
ん
a
かい。
base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Giro. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next
もう
guy
なんか
doubles,
そ
then
ん
you
な
give
ええ
up
当
a
たりじゃ
2-out
ないんで
base
す
hit
け
to
ど、
drive it
完
in.
全な
Yeah,
ボ
you
ール
want to
球で
talk
すよ。
about on the complete flip side, firing up an
強引に
offense.
振っ
You see
て
your 2 boys go down, 2 quick
そのまま
outs.
セ
You
ンター
mix
前
in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
A.J. Pollock is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Muncy is off at first with 2 away. Again, another foul ball. Ready with the 0-2.
Ball.
ああ、やってもうた。
Stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
見逃してはくれんですな。
A 1-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The set and the 2-2.
ああ、外れた。
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a
ああ、
quality pitch.
完全なボ
There's
ール。
ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
濃厚やけど。あーちゃ
Now back.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next up, Edwin Rios. looking to minimize the damage here. No balls and a strike to count.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
なんとか抑えた。
It's a run on two hits here for
マン
LA.
チ強引に持っていかれましたからね。
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Manny Machado now as we begin the top of the 4th. In there, strike one. A ball and a strike now to Machado. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power led me.
Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
日本のサッカーが4位になったんだけど、会社のゴミじじいがだらしない試合しやがったとかボロクソに言ってて早く
And
しに
now
は
here
いない
is Gosuke Kato. Comes
と。ま
into
た
this at bat 0 for 1 in the
確
ball game.
信した。
Now the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
今のボールちゃうんですか、スト
Hits
ラ
are
イ
now
ク。
even at 4 apiece. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too
いい
far
のに
inside and
ま
plunks
た
the
確
hitter.
信したですか。ナイスデッド。加藤さん当てられましたね。
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. Fouled
おっ
off.
と甘い
1
な。
for 1 with a single so far.
あれを捉えて持っていきたいんですけどね。
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's out.
これはもう
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to
あー
center
なんか
field.
ボール臭かった。
Rex is there. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 50, Adrian Morejon.
幼稚園の子供たちあたりで囲まれて蹴り
Stepping in next, Adrian
あ
Morejon.
ちゃ集団リンチですか。あ、ここでピッチャー
Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that
ま
time.
あそろそろ変え
That's a
時
great
でし
call
ょう
right
ね
there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3 少年サッカーとかがいい。
The 1-0 home ties him up inside with a good fastball.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Ah,
Fielded cleanly.
short.
Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. One left for San Diego. Score holds at 4-3. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Chris Taylor.
The second baseman, Chris Taylor.
Now here's the first offering.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second. The ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
スタミナがやばいな。ノーアウトってね。変えましょうか。
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Matt Strom answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taylor, runner at third with no outs.
Great job on those last two pitches at varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. That'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
じわじわと点差が広がります。おっとこれバント。ああそうか、ピッチャーやからか。噂のバウエロさんじゃないですか。おお、これはうまい。うちの会社のジジイの頭にあの球全力で投げてくれんか頭かち割れますよ。スイカみたいに頭割れるんちゃいますか。
First pitch coming, here it is.
No.
One and 0 pitch on the way, fouled away.
大谷さんがやってくれたらファンになってもよい。
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
世界の大谷さん。
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for route number 2.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
To the plate now, Justin Turner, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. On 1 count and the pitch.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trent Grisham.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking. But this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
Stepping in now, Jorge Ona, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Next up is Luis Camposano, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
That's a strike.
3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Home is in there for strike 1.
堀志賀さんですか。
fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
The 1-1 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy, for his career in this matchup. He's
あ
1 for
まりの
5.
暑さで寝てまいましたね。
First pitch on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there. And that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team on balance.
Here comes the 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third.
三塁行く。
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
あの足で三塁行くってなかなかやりますな。
AJ Pollock. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
高すぎですなそれ。暑っ。
0-1 pitch on its way.
Outside.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
エアコンは基本28度ですよ。
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
それで暑い暑いと言うとればしゃあない。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole
部屋の
complexion
温
of
度は
the inning. He was
26
definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
さっきのラーメン食うたから余計暑いですかね。
At the plate, Edwin Rios, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike
和歌山
1.
ラーメンの
He's
影
hitless
響
in
で
his
すかね。
2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away.
この部屋23度やな。
2 outs here with a
23
runner
度
at
で
third.
寒いんちゃうんすか。
Fouled off. he struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Dustin May takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now into the box is Nick Tanalou. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Wow,
First delivery to him.
パンチパーマの人じゃないですか。
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
メイさん。
And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
The right fielder, number 32, Jose.
Next, it'll be Jose Azocar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
噂のピッチャーですか。
Fouled away.
ふざけてる。犬みたいな髪型になってます。さもさの。
Here's the 0-2. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
シンカー、カッター、カーブ。
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
モサオさんですな。マサオとか言いましたよね、なんか。
Working for the punch out and the offering.
おっと、またポロリ、またポロリ。
And oh, they say he beat the throw safe at
連
third.
続ポロリ。
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances
暴
on the
れん
wild
坊
pitch.
ですね。
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there all 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the AB now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
ワンとカンと打ちたいですな。
The 1-0 home.
おっしゃ、打っ
Liner
た。
in there for a base hit.
まず
And
は
the
1
runner
点。
from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a
気持ちいいですね。
5-4 ball game.
You don't get too many pitchers a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
流し打ち。ど真ん中100マイルで速っ。160キロのストレート。
Plate now goes Keikoto, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. Last time up
ちょ
he
ん
was hit by a
と
pitch.
ったか。体当たりしましたよ。ここで加藤豪介さん。
Has a look, now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Pollard. He makes the play, runner tags and hits for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Scott Alexander comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Jake Cronenworth will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only one out.
左ですよね。シンカー、スライダー、チェンジ。
From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Chased out of zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
速いな。
The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Flare out toward right center. Taylor on the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
このバッター顔小さい。さあ変えましょうか。左やか右の方がいいからね。誰にしましょうかね。この人で。タティスジュニアね。まあ外野行っときますか。
Tommy Pham will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
小顔のバッターですか。
To hold the lead, here's the delivery. 258 the average to begin play. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. Here's the 1-0.
Wow.
Shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play! Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
そのままタッチアウトじゃないですか。強烈な打球。ありますな。
Austin Adams will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. He doubled his last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another.
中日が首位なんですよね。
Austin Barnes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott.
Mookie Betts will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
ベッツさん。
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
オースティン対決に勝利。
The 1-1. Lifted in the air to center.
おーっ
Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Joe Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
またナックルカーブ、シンカー、ストレート。
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
じゃあ返すぎやろ。刻みに変えてきますね。さすが中日ドラゴン。投手王国ですからね。
Comes set with the 0-1.
結構右もおれば左もおるから幅広いですね。速いシンカーですよね、今の。
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. Gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want
打線がその代わりいいですからね。
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
その分打
So the
線がね
next to bat
カ
will
バー
be
するから
Jorge Ona. He lined out in his last
Ah,
trip,
Ona
so
さん
looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is to jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
うわ
Swinging strike, and now it's
ナッ
0-2.
クルカー
Grisham on at first, nobody out. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
ブおなあさん
Again, a 1-2.
と
Playing twos. 2-2.
出まいそうやった
Fastball swung on.
あ
Missed
ー
for
こ
the
れ
first
ダメや
out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Austin Nova come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
丸にはダメやな。ノラさん。
First pitch of the AB on its way. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line.
ノラさん。おお、入った。
ホー
ムランじゃないです。またオースティンか。もうちょいで入ってたんですけどね。フェンス低いからそのまま入った。いや、あれです。全体とツーベース。意外と伸びましたね。これでなんとか点欲しいですね。
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
どっちとも取れる球。ああ、セカンドゴロ。まあまあ、最低限の得点ですが。前進守備じゃなかったんで。
Striding in is Jose Azocar. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First pitch coming, here it is.
ドジャースとやとなんか同点が多いんですよね。延長に入ったとかなんか前は延長で負けたんですけどね。
1-0, here it is.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? That's exactly what he did.
Blake Trinan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Sinker 持ってるピッチャー多いですね。シンカー、スライダー、カッター。
To the plate now, Manny Machado, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Career against Blake Trinan. He's really struggled, 1 for 15. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. In for a strike, and he jumps in at 1 and 2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 1-2. Freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. Padres lead it 6-5. Austin Nola will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. And stepping in, Zach Rex. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
ピッチャーが11。
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
オースティン・コンビやな。
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has
とに
changed.
かくゼロでいかんとね、結構打ち寄るからね。
Behind 0-2 now.
中日打線が。
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
アンドノラ。
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
うわー、際
Wow,
どい。
that was a close pitch on 1 and 2.
今の
The
は
count's now
入
at
っ
2 and
てほ
2,
しいぐらい
but
です
boy,
ね。
that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Azarkar is there to put it away for route number 1.
The batter, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now it'll be Justin Turner. He struck out
Ah,
swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
2番とはいえ
You
ね。
know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Here it comes on 1-1. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Grounded up the first baseline.
よっしゃ。
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
死が出てきた。
He's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
死が。ああ。
Into the windup. Here's the
3番やからね。
No, outside.
怖いっす
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the 2nd strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be
slider.
shocked. I would be shocked.
But we'll have to press pause
nice.
as that strike 3 to retire the side.
完全にタイミン
1,
グず
2,
れて
3
た。
go the Dodgers. This one remains close.
あれ
It's
ストレート
6-5.
やったらやばかったですね。
Tommy Kahnle has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start
ま
the
た
8th.
帰ってきた。ほんまよう変えますね。小刻みに変えてくる。
All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Gosuke
さあ
Kato.
加藤さ
The
ん
first baseman, Yosuke Kato.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
High and deep to center field. Center
こ
field
れはもし
looking
か
up.
して
The track, the wall.
入ったホームラ
To lead
ン
off
加
the
藤さん
inning.
やりました
And good for him.
メジャー第
Gosuke
1
Kato has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth. Yes, he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. And the move is
これ
Pollock.
はレフト
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
そのまま返すピッチャーですか今どっちにしたっけワンアウトですかこの人でいきますか
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. In there, strike two.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Now here's the first offering. Trent Grisham is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Friars 7 and the Dodgers 5. Dan Altavilla is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Max Muncy. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium.
腹が大変なんですよね。
First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
強力打線が続きますからね。
And it's fouled away. 1-1. Now Muncy with a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
ファールか思ったら
A
入ってき
solo
ました
shot
ね。
here to straightaway right field. And it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Paulus.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs. It's going to win the ball.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios. Snap throw from the catcher. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Fouled off.
You know, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
0-2, here it is. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
これはええ球。
Next, it'll be Chris Taylor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the stretch.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Pollock stands at first with 1 out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. From the stretch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the 9th inning now from Dodger Stadium. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Corey Knebel will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Gavin Lux will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Jorge Ona. Will Myers will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Line to the right side. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Austin Nola is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Nick Tanalou will be next. There's ball 4.
Up next to the Padres,
Next to the plate for the Padres, Nick Tanaloo. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Is a fastball that misses. Jose Azocar is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to him now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to hit, Jose Azocar. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Nola, the runner at first with 2 gone. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Padres leave 1. They'll try and hold them in the field now. It's 7-6. Will Myers will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And up next will be Gavin Lux.
The second baseman, Gavin.
Taylor Williams is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 45, Taylor Williams.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. He's around first, heading for 2. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Stepping up is Zach Rex. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make a mark. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now I'm called, so both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. At the plate, Justin Turner. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is down. And that should do it. And can you believe it? They'll walk off here with an 8-7 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.